This is LA Business Spotlight.
Greed is good.
Always be closing.
It's strictly business.
Welcome to LA Business Spotlight. I'm Joel Metzger. We talk a lot about small business on this program, and my guest today has a lot to say about marketing for small companies. His name is Louis Tanguay of Circle Marketing. Louis, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me, Joel.
So tell us about Circle Marketing.
Oh, Circle Marketing is a company that was formed in mid-2010 as a way to help small businesses who can't really afford the big guys but know that they need to make the same amount of impact. So we started Circle Marketing as a way to help those small businesses get the same type of strategy that a bigger company would pay a lot more money for, because that's where all of our team comes from, are the bigger agencies. So we've knocked down to form Circle Marketing so we can give the small businesses the same amount of marketing strategy power that the big guys use.
Okay. Well, what would you say are the biggest mistakes the average company makes with regard? Well, let's say with their website.
Oh, well, the website actually, a lot of people, the biggest mistake that I've seen is that they don't respect the power of their website. You know, they hear these big catchphrases like SEO or social media, and I need to be on Facebook because there's a billion people. But really, when it comes down to it, your website is your home. It's your online business card. It's your online sales representative. It's your online everything, because everything that is on social media should point back to your homepage. Right. When you get search engine optimization, where is it optimizing for? It's for your search. It's for your website. Right. And when people go to your website, it's so much work to get them there. Finally, once they're there, now you have to either capture them as a lead, or preferably convince them to buy your product or at least your service and to contact you. So if you just have a cheap website that's kind of an afterthought, which is the biggest mistake, then most people don't actually get out of their website what they should be getting out of their website.
Right, they've lost them as a client. If you land and it's a really weak website,
they'll bounce
a big turnoff.
And they probably won't be coming back.
Well, what about social media? We talk about social media a lot on this program, kind of in the bigger scale, the theoretical view of it. But what are some concrete things that they could do? A small business could do?
One of the things that we preach mostly is efficiency in marketing and also efficiency in spending on marketing. And a lot of people they hear these catchphrases like, oh, a billion people on Facebook. So they jump on Facebook, form a page, and wonder why they're not making sales. Right. Well, it's because, number one, social media is more of a publicity and PR and customer relations tool than it is a sales tool, or at least a direct sales tool. Now, you have to also understand that each different social network serves a different purpose. And it also serves a different purpose in each person's mind. When you go on LinkedIn, you don't have the same mindset you do when you're on Facebook or when you're on Twitter or when you're on Pinterest. So why would you try the same old marketing things, just paste it out to everything, the same old message on every social network? It doesn't really resonate on that network because it doesn't it doesn't fit in with each individual mindset for that social network. For example, on Pinterest is great for e-commerce. If you have products and you have a shopping cart, for example, if you're selling things online, you definitely want to get on Pinterest.
Because it's a picture-oriented platform.
Yeah, very visual. So if you're an artist, you want to definitely get on Pinterest, whereas Facebook, it's not really great for B2B, for example. Right. It's great for B2C and for things like that and just to keep the customer relationship going. But for B2B, you definitely want to go to LinkedIn, for example. You want to concentrate your efforts. If you're a B2B company like us, you want to concentrate a lot of your efforts on LinkedIn because that's where your customers are.
Right. What about online ads? I see all these things, Google AdWords, banner ads. You have all these options. What makes an effective ad?
That's actually a great question because a lot of people, they don't think to step 3. They think step 1. I had to do ads. And again, it's the same thing. They think of step 1, but we really try to help our clients see 3 steps down the road or 4 steps down the road. What an advertisement essentially is a promise. And that ad is promising something, whether it's, to grow your hair back or to help grow your business more. So when someone clicks on that ad, they're essentially saying, I'm interested in what you're offering me. Tell me more. And then when they get to the end or they get to the landing page or wherever they're going, they have to see the fulfillment of that promise or else you lose trust with them. And even worse for the small businesses that do poor ads, they're paying for that. So when a pay-per-click advertisement, when, for example, you're a guy, you've probably gone on Facebook and see some ads that feature scantily clad women because your gender is male. So what do you think that person is going to look for when they click on that ad? Probably not car insurance.
Right.
So all that company has done is lost some trust with that consumer, paid to lose trust with that consumer, and probably has a low conversion rate. Right. So we try to help all of our clients understand that your advertisement is the promise, and then where you take them to has to directly deliver on that promise and then some.
Right. Well, what about email? Is that still a viable thing, email marketing?
Actually, it is. The reason why is because in 2004 and 2008, they passed what they called the CAN-SPAM Acts, and they being Congress. So essentially what that means is to not be labeled a spammer or to not be a spamming company that can get blacklisted or in greater trouble of spamming people, is that you have to go through a double opt-in process, which a lot of people are familiar with these days, where you say, oh, I want to sign up for the email list. Okay, check your email. Click the link in the email. Okay, now you're good because you said twice, I want to be on this list. So think about that. Somebody who joins up for your email list in that way has said twice, I want to be contacted by you because I'm interested in your products. So those people are actually better than just someone who clicks on an ad, because these are people who actually took action and said, please talk to me.
They've gone through a filter.
Yeah. So so email marketing is extremely effective when done right, because you have to honor and respect, again, you're offering something. So when someone goes to sign up for your email list, you should tell them what types of emails they'll be getting. So then when they do sign up and you do send those types of emails, then you've fulfilled on your promise and you've gained the trust that they were expecting and hoping for. And, if your email is effective, you start building a great relationship with them.
This is a great place to take a break. This is LE Business Spotlight. I'm here with Louis Tanguay of Circle Marketing.
LA Business Spotlight is brought to you by Icebox Logic, makers of fine handcrafted audio and video. Go to iceboxlogic.net to see examples. Your company needs to communicate.
Welcome back. I'm here with Louis Tanguay of Circle Marketing. So, speaking of circles, you told me something about a concept at your company you call the circle of marketing. What is that?
Yeah, the name Circle Marketing didn't come across as an accident. We realized that as we were beginning the company and coming up with our process and how we will do marketing for our clients, that there's really a circle of marketing, that a lot of people stop where, okay, I'm going to get clients and then I'm going to make a sale, and they think that's all that there is. So we created the concept called the circle of marketing, which all marketing does, which attention, attraction, awareness, any of those A words that you like. And that basically is online advertisement, social media, search engine optimization, any way that they, even word of mouth, even, I'm going to go outside and spin a sign. I'm going to go outside and spin a sign on a street corner, whatever it takes to get people aware of your business. Right. Then step number 2 is conversion. Once people are aware, now you need to convert them in some way to either retain their information, get their information, they call that, lead generation, or hopefully buying something, becoming an actual customer. Now, after that, like we said, that's where people just stop thinking. Right. And they said, that's it. Now I got to go back into step 1. But really, there's the third part that is extremely valuable that people are missing, and that is the repeat portion or the transformation portion, where you transform the converted customer, so to speak, into an attraction model for new attraction and for repeat attraction. So what that really means is you're a small business and you hear about us, you become our client, you like us, we've done a great job for you, so you want to give us a testimonial. You want to talk to your friends about it. You want to also share some of our information with others. And also you probably want to come back for more later. So that keeps the revolving door open, so to speak, because our whole goal and our whole sales philosophy, so to speak, is like a lot of people, especially you hear that in Glengarry Glen Ross, always be closing, close the deal, close the deal.
Right.
Well, we never look to close a deal. what we look to do is open a relationship, because closing a deal is so hard to do. Why would you go through a hard process over and over again?
Right.
So we want to not just get one sale from a client. We want to be there as long as they want us there, where they say, we really need your help on all of this stuff, and we help them grow.
Right. Okay, so let's say I'm a small business and I'm looking to get started. I'm looking to start marketing. What are some steps I can take?
Well, the first thing that we would obviously say is contact us. And once we get started with you, Mr. Small Business Owner or Mrs. Small Business Owner, the first thing we would do is we want to look at the entire goal. We like to look maybe 3, 4, 5 steps in the future, not just, oh, I need a new website. It's like, well, do you need a new website? So the first thing we want to ask is, well, what is the goal you want to achieve? Because being a marketing company, we're not just the executors. Like when you hire someone off of Craigslist to build your website, they will do only what you ask them to do and no more.
Right.
Because they're not getting paid to think. Right. We get paid to think first. So you say, oh, I need some help. We're going to sit down with you and we're going to figure out your optimal strategy to reach or preferably exceed your goals. And then we can provide a roadmap or a marketing plan that can help get you there. And if you're, say, like you're a very small business or you're not really ready to proceed just yet, or you don't even know what you need or not, then we have these small business courses that we do online. They're a couple $100 each, where one is small business marketing and the other one is social media. So this way you could become an educated consumer. So now you're, oh, okay, now I know what I'm looking for. And even if you don't use us, but you just get the marketing plan and get the knowledge and go to the person on Craigslist, at least now you'll know what to ask for. And, you know, we just want to help out as much as we can in every way possible.
So how can people reach you?
They can reach us on our website, which is www.circlemarketing.com. There's no hyphens or any bizarre spellings. It's just like it sounds, circlemarketing.com.
Great. Louis Tanguay of Circle Marketing, thank you very much for coming in to LA Business Spotlight.
Thanks for having me.
You've been listening to LA Business Spotlight. If you have a company or service and you'd like to appear on the show, send an email to info@iceboxlogic.net.
This podcast was recorded at the studios of Icebox Logic.